All right, Matt, you've been telling me that you have a new business strategy for AppRabbit that's absolutely crushing it. You're telling me a little bit about it. I want to hear more, but I also think that it's something that can be extrapolated and used on a lot of different companies. So give me the rundown on how you're using agencies to boost your SaaS platform.
Yeah, so a lot of people will go direct to their customer like I was doing. I was having demos and calls with like direct people who were going to use AppRabbit, like coaches and trainers. Well, guess what? I got an ad the other day and the guy was like, if you're a coach making 10K a month and you want to scale like 100K a month, like sign up. And I was like, oh, they're running ads to my audience. Okay, I'll sign up. And then I signed up and I met with them. I'm like, hey, like what software are your end users using? Like your coaches using? They're like, oh, like whatever they use. And sometimes we recommend software to them, but it doesn't really matter to us. What do we care? Like we just help them run ads, scale their whatever email marketing. And I was like, holy crap. So you're spending money marketing to my customer and you're not even selling them software? I'm like, how about this? How about you do sell them software and I'll just pay you a commission because you're not making money there anyways. And my software is better than what they're using anyways. So they're going to love you for that. Plus I'll even give you like a white label onboarding thing so you can see how much money they're making. So they'll be like your client. You'll have access to be able to help them in even more ways and you'll be able to plug all your marketing stuff into it. And they're like, yeah, that's an absolute no-brainer. And so I've met with like 10 agencies over the last week, just shot a long video explaining kind of like this entire value proposition and why they should partner with me and why all these coaching agencies like are missing out on SaaS and recurring revenue. Like they're literally just charging for like a results driven thing using whatever software because they're not even thinking about it. They don't even use affiliate links for that software that has affiliate links. So anyways, that's the new offering. We're partnering with agencies. I don't need to be marketing the same people they're spending money marketing to. It's just ridiculous.
I think this is a huge hack that I have used on my last startup as well. But I think it's a huge hack, and it's essentially instead of trying to find every single end customer, think of like who has a list of that end customer for one reason or another and partner with them. So in your case, it's agencies. Recently to essentially support all the podcasts I do, I started like a podcast studio, and I have like my own guys that edit all my own stuff there, but I'm like, oh, like I'll also rent it out to other people as well. And to find people to rent it out to, one of the best things I found was like, instead of just trying to contact all the podcasters, because I originally did that on LinkedIn, had a little bit of success. But the thing that actually brought in a lot of customers was contacting and talking to videographers in the area and be like, hey, do you guys do like podcasts for people? And they're like, yep, we got a bunch of people we run podcasts for. I'm like, okay, bring them to the studio. So anyways, I just yesterday had someone in the studio that like, they literally, they had a client that they literally had to rebuild a new podcast set for them because they wanted unique stuff. Every single week, they had 3 cameras they would bring in. They had all the microphones. They were editing everything together, building it, editing it, posting all stuff. Like they just did like so much stuff. And we streamlined probably like 60% of their work by just having them come in, sit down, and we had all the stuff good to go, live edited. We send them the file as soon as it's done. So they're thrilled. But I think this hack is the same with everyone. Like find the person that has your customers and go through them. And I gave them like a $50 discount or whatever. So I'm sure, whatever. I give them a $50 discount and then they bring me the people. They don't have to build all the sets. It saves them a ton of time and they're actually able to scale it faster. So I think I would do the same thing with like photographers, videographers in my area. And then probably like, there's probably some group of like business marketing agencies in my area that are like helping their people make content that they would also use it. So I think that's kind of the hack.
It is. Like I saw Wix doing this early on with their agency. They're like, agencies use Wix. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like agencies decide to use Wix. It's like, but I'm meeting with people one-on-one over like Zoom calls and stuff. I'm like, I literally do the exact same amount of work when I meet with an agency that represents 100 of my clients. So, why on earth am I doing that? So yeah, it's just an absolute no-brainer. Find people that have your customers. And by the way, they're qualified customers too. They've already bought from the person that you're talking to. And so that they already have a relationship and trust built with them as well. Also, guess what? I can pass my hundreds of users over to them as well, because they're always asking me to help scale their business with AppRabbit. And I can be like, hey, agency, these people need help scaling. They're making money. I can see how much money they're making. And they just need to like take it to the next level. And then they pay me a commission on the work that gets done over there. So it's just win-win. It's like, it would just be ridiculous to not do it. Yeah.
So what kind of like assets or what sort of special things are like, pretty much what I'm thinking is, what extra work has this created for you? Do you have to give them special dashboards, affiliate program setups, like videos, training? Like what is added to your workload? Because obviously it's a no-brainer, but what did it add?
Yeah, we're spending a couple thousand right now just getting developers to build a dashboard for them. So basically there's a page, it's apprabbit.com/partners. And then I just built that page with a video. And then there's going to be a sign up that goes live in a couple of days, shooting for Wednesday. Right? So I guess that's a week from now. But they're going to be able to log in, get a super admin dashboard, be able to get a link that they send to their clients. They sign up. We see that customer on our end, but also they will see that just on their own super admin dashboards. And it would give them all the analytics. They can go and help them build their app. They can get all the customer insights. They can see how much money, how many people are going to their app, blah, 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 downloads, all that stuff. So yeah, it's sweet. It's a white label solution pretty much for these agencies, which they don't even have access to with other software. So it's pretty sweet.
This is amazing. I think at the end of the day, the hack to finding more customers fast is find the person that already knows your customers and work with them. You make one sale, you sell that person, and you unlock everything else. If people enjoyed the episode today and this juicy hack on getting more customers, make sure to subscribe. We're currently shooting to have 20 reviews on the podcast. So if you drop us a review, we greatly appreciate it. And we hope that you all have an amazing rest of your day.